All right, so we're diving into a deep dive on how to really level up your business emails.
Mm-hmm.
You're already sending them, but this is about going beyond the basics.
It's about mastering the art of the business email.
Exactly, and today we're looking at this podcast episode called Common Mistakes in Business Emails and How to Fix Them.
Yeah, this one really stood out to me because it goes beyond just like the grammar and spelling stuff. It gets into the psychology of email.
I'm curious about that because we all know the basics, right? Like, don't use all caps,
Yes.
proofread your stuff.
Yeah.
But what are some of those subtle things that we might be missing?
Well, they start right off the bat with subject lines.
Okay.
And it's interesting because it seems so basic.
Yeah.
But they make a really strong case that a vague subject line, like just saying meeting,
Right.
is actually a sign of disrespect for the reader's time.
Oh, I never thought about it that way.
Because think about it, you're making them open the email and do extra work just to figure out what you want.
Yeah, it's like an extra step for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of just being clear.
And they say time is precious in a business context.
Oh, absolutely.
So instead, they suggest being super specific, like follow-up, project update meeting,
Yeah.
Friday at 10 a.m.
So it's like they know exactly what they're walking into.
Exactly. It's a clear expectation. It helps them prioritize.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about like the actual content of the email?
Okay.
What are some common mistakes people make there?
Well, one that really stood out to me was this idea of tone. It's so easy to slip into a casual style, especially when you're emailing people you know well.
Oh, yeah, totally. Like, hey, can you send me that file? Thanks.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
But the podcast argues that even those small things can impact how you're perceived professionally.
It's interesting because sometimes it feels like we have these different email personalities, like depending on who we're writing to.
Yeah. And I think that's what they're cautioning against.
Okay.
Like, they suggest using those polite phrases like please and thank you and could you
Right.
consistently, even when you're emailing like a coworker or someone you know well.
So it's not about being stuffy.
No,
It's just about being consistent,
exactly.
being professional.
It's about creating that professional image through your writing.
Okay, I'm starting to see a pattern here. It's like respect the reader's time.
Yes.
Present yourself professionally.
Be clear, be concise.
Okay, what else did they cover?
Well, this one's a biggie long, confusing emails. I know we've all been on the receiving end of those.
Yeah, the giant blocks of text.
I just close them and hope they send a follow-up with bullet points.
Seriously.
And that's exactly their point.
Okay.
They talk about how people's attention spans are so short these days, especially for digital content.
Right.
So you got to make it easy for them to get your message.
It's almost like you're fighting for their attention
You are.
with every email.
Exactly. So they suggest using short paragraphs, bullet points, clear headings, all that stuff to make it scannable.
So it's not just about being polite, it's almost like being strategic.
It is.
Yeah.
To get your message across.
Okay, so I have a confession. I am the queen of typos.
Oh.
Like, it's bad.
Okay.
So what do they say about that? Because I know grammar and spelling matter, but like, how much do they really matter?
Well, they say even small errors can signal carelessness
Yeah.
and undermine your message.
Oh, that makes sense.
So it's not about being perfect,
Oh, okay.
but it's about taking the time to proofread.
Right.
Use spell check.
And it's funny, I think for me, I'm just trying to get the email out.
Yeah.
I'm not really taking the time.
They have a great tip for that.
Oh, tell me.
Read your email out loud before you send it. It forces you to slow down
Yeah.
and catch those mistakes you might miss when you're skimming silently.
I love that. Okay, speaking of things we do too quickly, what about attachments?
Oh, the dreaded attachment.
Because we've all been there, right?
Who hasn't hit send yet?
Yeah, the please see attached. And there's nothing there.
Oh, the worst. Okay,
Yeah.
but they give some good tips for preventing that.
They do.
Right.
Their first tip is attach the files before you even start writing the email.
Oh my gosh.
Get it out of the way.
That's so simple, but it's so smart.
Right.
Like, just do it first.
Yeah, and then even if you do attach it, they recommend mentioning it in the body of the email.
Yeah.
Like, please find the attached file.
Okay, that's a good tip too, because sometimes you're scanning an email so quickly and you just don't even notice
Right.
that it's there.
It's like a little reminder, a little flag.
But what if you do forget? What's the best way to recover from that?
Quick, sincere apology.
Okay.
Follow-up email with the attachment ASA.
Okay, so own the mistake and fix it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shows that you care. You're on top of things.
I love how this podcast is really practical.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not just theory. It's like, here's what to actually do.
Actionable strategies.
Yeah.
And you know what's interesting? They actually have a practice exercise in this episode. Oh, tell me more.
They present a bad email example.
Okay.
And they challenge the listeners to rewrite it.
Oh, I'm Ghibli. Let's hear this email disaster.
Okay, here it is. Subject stuff.
Oh, boy.
Hi, can you send me the report? Also, I need the budget numbers. Thanks.
Wow. That's,
It's rough.
yeah, it's like a greatest hits compilation of all the things we just talked about.
It really is.
Okay, so I think this is a great opportunity for our listeners to put what they've learned into practice. So
Right now.
pause this deep dive
Yeah.
and rewrite this email.
Think about the subject line, the tone, the clarity,
Everything we just talked about.
everything.
And when you come back, we'll reveal the podcast's improved version.
Yes.
And you can compare your masterpiece to theirs.
How fun is that?
All right, ready to put those email skills to the test?
Let's do it.
Okay, welcome back. Did you get a chance to rewrite that email?
Yeah. I'm curious to see what our listeners came up with.
Me too, because that one was rough.
Yeah, it was.
All right, so let's see what the podcast experts came up with.
Okay, they rewrote it as subject request, monthly report, and budget numbers.
Okay.
Dear name, could you please send me the monthly report and the budget numbers when you have a chance? Thank you. Best regards, your name.
Oh, wow. That's so much better. It's
Yeah.
amazing what a few tweaks can do.
I know, and it really highlights the power of just clarity and respect, you know,
Yeah.
the professional communication.
Even though it's still a simple request, the tone is just completely different.
Right. It feels much more
Yeah.
direct and confident
Yes.
without being demanding.
What do you think was the most impactful change they made?
I think it's the combination of that specific subject line
Right.
and the polite phrasing. You know,
Yeah.
it shows that you value the recipient's time and that you're approaching this interaction professionally.
That makes a lot of sense. And it's so easy to replicate. Like, we can all do that in our own emails.
Exactly. It's not about using fancy language or anything. It's just about being thoughtful and intentional.
And I think that's a theme we've seen throughout this whole podcast.
Yeah.
It's about taking emails seriously.
Yes, as a form of professional communication.
And I think a lot of us, we kind of treat them as these quick, informal messages,
Yeah.
but they really do leave a lasting impression.
They do. You're putting yourself out there every time you hit send.
You know, it's not just about avoiding those negative impressions.
No.
Like, a well-crafted email can actually help you build stronger relationships.
Absolutely.
Even advance your career.
It's like a mini opportunity to showcase your professionalism.
Every single time.
Every single time.
I like that. And you know what it makes me think about?
What's that?
What's the opposite of all those mistakes? Like, what's the best business email you've ever received?
Well, that's interesting.
What made it stand out?
You know, now that I think about it, I can think of a couple of emails that I actually saved, like for inspiration.
Really?
Not because they were like groundbreaking or anything, but just because they were so well written.
It's like they were just so on point.
They were.
And that's what I love about this podcast, is it's not just about avoiding the bad.
Yeah.
It's about inspiring us to strive for something better.
To really master this form of communication.
I'm on board with that. So, dear listener,
Yes.
as we kind of wrap up this part of the deep dive,
Okay.
we're going to leave you with a challenge.
All right. I like it.
Think about the best business email you've ever received.
Okay.
What made it so great? Was it the clarity of the message? Was it the tone? Or was it something else entirely?
We want to know.
Yeah, tell us. So we've challenged our listeners to think about the best email they've ever gotten.
Yeah, those emails that you're like, wow.
You know you actually want to read this.
Yeah, and it makes you feel good.
But I'm curious now. I want to know your thoughts. What makes an email truly great?
You know, it's funny because while that podcast focused on what not to do,
Right.
it got me thinking about what makes great email. And it's almost like the inverse of all those mistakes.
Oh, I like where this is going. Tell me more.
So instead of a vague subject line,
Right.
think about a subject line that's so compelling, it practically begs to be opened.
Like a mini headline.
Yes, exactly.
Something that promises value or sparks curiosity.
Right. And then instead of a generic greeting, imagine an opening sentence that's personalized and relevant to the recipient.
Okay.
Maybe you reference a shared experience or a recent conversation.
Yeah.
Or something specific to their work or their interests.
It's like you're saying, I see you.
Yes.
This is for you.
Exactly. It instantly makes the reader feel valued and understood.
That's huge.
And it's a really powerful way to start any communication.
Okay, so what about the content itself? How do we go beyond just being clear and concise to actually being engaging?
That's where storytelling comes in. Think about weaving in of a brief anecdote or a relevant example.
Okay.
Or even a touch of humor.
Yeah.
That connects to your message.
So it's not just stating facts, you're creating a mini narrative.
Exactly. And it makes the email more memorable and relatable.
I like that. And I remember how the podcast talked about clarity and structure.
Yes.
A truly great email takes that to the next level by using formatting to enhance readability.
Right. Think bold text.
Okay.
Breaking up those long paragraphs.
Yeah.
With visual cues.
White space.
Yes.
Yes.
Even incorporating images or graphics if appropriate.
It's like you're creating a visual hierarchy for their eye.
Exactly. It guides the reader and makes the information more digestible.
Okay. And then finally, instead of a generic closing,
right.
Imagine ending with a call to action that's specific, actionable, and leaves the reader feeling empowered.
So instead of just saying, let me know if you have any questions,
right,
you give them a clear next step.
Okay.
Click here to schedule a meeting or reply with your top 3 preferred dates.
So you're giving them that momentum.
Exactly. It provides direction and leaves that positive, lasting impression.
I love this framework. It's like taking all the principles of good writing and applying them to email.
Which we often overlook.
And you know what else is interesting? What? A great business email often goes beyond just achieving its immediate objective.
Right.
It subtly strengthens relationships, builds trust,
yes,
and even reinforces the sender's personal brand.
It's like each email is this tiny but powerful opportunity to make a positive impact.
I love that idea. So, to our listener out there,
yes,
we encourage you to not just avoid the bad, but to actively pursue the great in your email communication.
Because even in this fast-paced world of digital messaging, a well-crafted email can be a thing of beauty.
It can.
And a force for positive change.
And on that inspiring note, we'll wrap up this deep dive. Until next time, may your inboxes be filled with brilliance.